We are reading to this note in the beginning of the book called To the Reader. So far, we have seen references to Stendhal, the word to garner, Stern, that is Lawrence Stern, Xavier de Maistre, that is this author who wrote Travels or Voyage Around My Room. We have seen the word mirth in a previous video, and how it is supposed to translate the word galhofa, and how galhofa is a little bit, it has a little bit more meaning to it. We have also seen deceased, that is usually confused by Brazilian to understand a man with a disease, right? A deceased is a dead person. Let's continue. Still, Brás Cubas is talking about his own book. Uh, Add to which the fact that serious people will find in the book some likeness to an out and out novel, while frivolous people will not find their usual novel here. Let's take it easy because it's a very important sentence. Basically, what Brás Cubas is saying here is that his book is will be between, areas. Some people like this, some other people like this, and my book will be right in the middle. It will be too much to the first ones and too little to the second ones, all right? But first of all, I need you to understand what is out and out, this expression. Out and out would be complete or absolute, right? Used to emphasize the fullest degree of something, often in a negative or critical connotation, right? So if I say that the I don't know, the book, I don't know, the movie is an out and out preaching of the religion. So you means that it's just a preaching of religion. They want to sell it as a novel, but it's just preaching, right? So this is out and out. In the original, this was just translated, or not translated, but the original one was just puro. Okay, so let's understand what does that have to do. Look, he is talking in this section to the reader about the disadvantages of his book, right? To the point that he has mentioned in the beginning that he doesn't think more than 5 people will read his book, right? He says it's no surprise if less than 5 people read my book, right? Okay, and then he goes on. Add to which the fact that serious people will find in the book some likeness to an out and out novel. So, some serious people, what is the assumption here? The assumption is when serious people read literature, they want literature, they want fiction, they want a novel, but they want something else. You know, those people who tell you that reading is good because they will improve their vocabulary, or reading is good because it makes them think about the great questions of humankind. Reading is good because it helps their critical thinking. Well, it may all be right, depending on the book you read. But Brás Cubas is saying those people, those people that want something else from fiction, not just fiction, right? They want, for example, to read Dostoevsky and think about psychology and philosophy and moral, right? Those guys, they will find in my novel an out and out novel, a pure novel, just novel. It's just a story, right? So he's not going to get this public, right? What about the other public? The people who just read for fun. Well, he calls those frivolous, right? While frivolous people will not find their usual novel here. It will, so my book, why will not find their usual novel here? We will see very soon that we are seeing it right now, that he has a lot of digressions. It's not, for sure, it's not just an out and out novel. It's not like there was a guy called Peter and he fell in love with Mary, and Mary didn't like Peter, but one day she started, she fell in love with him, and then it's not like that. So frivolous people who just want a simple story, for example, a love story, will find it boring, right? But the serious people will find it superficial. And then he continues. Uh, it will thus be deprived, so it will be deprived, right? It will thus be deprived of the esteem of the serious and the love of the frivolous, which are the two chief pillars of public opinion. Right? If you have been enjoying these videos or if you are getting to know the project right now, subscribe to the channel, like the video, consider helping this initiative because the more you can help me, the more I will be able to produce.